Good morning, good evening. Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to show you how a perfect campaign structure is built in Amazon PPC or Amazon Ads. So let's get right to it. First thing is we must create a campaign. As you know, campaigns have many ad groups, but we only recommend one ad group per campaign. Why? Because this way we have the full control over the budget, and we can really control and build up the performance or slow it down if it's not working. But if we have many ad groups, because the budget is on the campaign level, we have less control. That's why we always choose to go with one ad group. And then again, for the control, we like to only have one asyn or skew or variation family. Let's say you have parent asyn with 7 variations. That's okay. We advertise all of the variations. Sometimes I just like to leave the best converting one, but we can start with all of them at once. As long as it's one parent asyn, that's okay. If we have multiple parent asyns, we lose the control, because at the end, each parent asyn will have an objective. If we want to rank it, we're not going to rank two parent asyns, or it's more likely that we achieve the goal. That's why we only like to have one parent asyn. And then depending inside the ad group, we are going to have multiple or single targets depending on the goal. And then we're going to have only one match type again for the control. Each match type has a completely different target goal. Does different things inside the algorithm. So again, we like to have it as granular as possible to have as maximum control as possible. And then we just dive into the sponsor products. What do? We have broad match, where we go with a low bid and a competitive bid. This is recommended only in US markets or UK markets. If you're selling also in Europe, then it depends. But some categories, they're so competitive that we really need to get impressions at a really healthy ACOS. So that's why we go with the low bid. The competitive bid is the standard auction price that Amazon gives us, and we're gonna try to get as many clicks as possible, right? But we would go with a broad match. They discover, they rank. With a phrase match, they discover, they rank. Exact match, again, this is multiple targets. Then we would go to with a single keyword campaign on exact match to really target that specific keywords we really want to build sales velocity on and rank. Then product targeting expanded, category. This will be all product type, but we want to divide them to have as much control and granularity as possible. And then we want to have automatic campaigns, but we also want to filter them out depending on their targeting. This way we will have, again, the more control we have on campaigns, the better. Means the more output we can generate with our inputs, right? So we want auto close match, auto lose match, auto substitutes, and auto complements. And then the last campaigns on the sponsor products would be brand defensive, and catch-all campaigns. Catch-all campaigns are campaigns where we put a lot of targets in. We put all the ASINs of the brand and a super low bid, and this campaign will run on once the competitors run out of budget, or at late hours at night, or in moments where Amazon will give impressions to this campaign, and they're amazing campaigns to generate extra sales at almost for free, because the ACOS is ridiculously low. That will be on the sponsor products. On the sponsor brand video, we want to have similar thing. We want to have broad, we want to have phrase, we want to have exact, and then we want to have product targeting. I'm not going so granular as here on the sponsor products, because if not, the amount of campaigns is insane. But we want to have these 4 objectives covered. So here you can put targeting exact, expanded, and some category in the same campaign of the sponsor brand video. And again, we want to have one campaign with a low bid, one campaign with a competitive bid. This way, we always have super low ACOS campaign running, and yeah, this is really really good. Then we want to have sponsor brand headlines, right? For the brand with the brand products. Again, we want to cover again broad, phrase, exact, and product targeting. Again, with the low bid, with the competitive bid, and then we want to use sponsor display. I think it was renamed. I think 1 2 weeks ago with just display ads, but we want to target. We want to do product targeting, right? We want to have campaigns targeting other competitors. We want to have campaigns targeting the category, and we want campaigns retargeting, audience retargeting. Some of that budget go in here. What we usually recommend is that 70% of the budget goes to sponsored products, 20% goes to sponsor brand video and sponsor brand headline, more to sponsor brand video, and then sponsor display can get to 10% to 5%. That will be a healthy split. And yeah, that's a lot of campaigns because we're doing this per parent days. So yeah, the Amazon ads PPC system can get a little bit too overwhelming with a lot of campaigns. But if you have them correctly named, you have all the goals, it's relatively easy to keep control of all of them. And also we're smartbow.io. We're PPC Amazon Ads agency management of PPC. So if you want us to take a look at your brand, do an ad scan, find the opportunities, look at your current campaign structure, see where we can add value, then go to the description and check us out. And yeah, hope that this video was relevant and gave a little bit of value. See you in the next one.